Hi guys, this is Ian Bland, Dream Frequency and Dancing Divas, and currently Blandy, having a first look at the Roland Cloud Anthology 1990 for Soundbox. Well, it's based off the D70, which I actually owned, and I really regret selling that keyboard. It was, if you want to have a look at it on any sort of Google or eBay or whatnot, I think you can still get hold of them. It was like a huge, sort of thin 4-octave keyboard. But the thing about it was it had some brilliant pianos, and I actually used many of these sounds on a lot of the Dancing Divas mixes in the mid-90s, which were synonymous with that kind of piano sort of, well, it's now old school sound. So I have got some samples of my own in Contact that I tracked down. I did sample the machine beforehand, but not brilliantly. So it's with great joy that I've actually got to have a look at this, and it's like an old friend coming back. So let's go through some sounds. Basically, you load it up via the Roland VS, which is a concerto. You call it concerto, and you get a choice of, I think there's 3 instruments. The 85, which I think is the Juno 1, the 1987, which is the D50, and the 1990, which is apparently the D70. So let's have a listen to some of the sounds. They're all coming back. I mean, there's great piano sounds. All different types. Beautiful Rhodes as well. Let me just put a chord player on. So you can really get that old school sort of sound. Really easily. The quality of the actual samples, the sound engine, is just as good as the original, in my opinion. Lots of bell type sounds. See what else we've got in here. Tacky piano. More like a sort of saloon thing. This is the sound that I used on the I Love You Baby, if I can actually remember how to play it. Yeah, I think it's something that starts there. There you go. That was the sound I used on the original, and I think I used it on Alice Limerick remixes and all sorts of Dancing Divas mixes. But yeah, it's really good to have that back. So you get loads of banks of pianos. Let's see what else we've got. Got some beauty strings as well. So you get that lush sort of sound. Good on the low end. You wouldn't expect anything else, from Roland when it comes to pianos and strings. Nice pipes. I think I've used this on a few mixes. Good for sort of tropical house mixes, I guess. Horn sounds, string voices as well. So they're quite traditional instruments in here. I'm sure I've heard that sound on a few sort of cheesy Euro pop 90s sort of tracks. And the good thing about it as well is you've got an onboard editor, which on the old keyboard you had to really dive into the menu. Whereas this, instant access. Does help if you actually turn the filter on, guys, but like I say, it's me, my first or second play with this synth. So you got all access to all the reverbs on one handy GUI and a host of all the original sounds. I'm not going to go through every one on this tutorial, but I seriously suggest you check this synth out if you want that slice of authentic 90s keyboard sound. This is the boy. And like I say, I did use this predominantly for the piano on a lot of the Dancing Divas mixes. So if you're after that sort of 90s house sound, this is the one to go for. It would be good, in my humble opinion, if you could actually buy this, but I think a lot of the companies are going down the subscription route to stop piracy. I do understand that. So, you know, you'll just sign up for the Roland Cloud and basically you get this synth. Like I said, you get the 1985, which is the Juno one, I believe, and the 1987, which is the D50. And also you get the 106, Jupiter 8, Pro Mars, SH2, 101, a Sound Canvas, System 1A and the System 100. A lot of these integrate into a lot of the IRA range. So that's it for this short tutorial. I'm going to have a look at the 106 and the Jupiter in some other ones as well. A real beloved synth of mine. So, yeah, keep tuning into Soundbox for more tutorials and have fun making music.